President Jacob Zuma will lead a South African delegation to the 26th Ordinary Session of the Assembly of the African Union. The year 2016 marks important milestones in the continental and global women's agenda for gender equality and women empowerment. Human rights, especially women's rights, remain a cornerstone of South Africa's legal framework and policies such as the National Development Plan, which is in line with the AU Agenda 2063 vision that there will be gender equality and women's empowerment in all spheres of life, said South Africa's Minister of International Relations, Maitengwana Mashabane, recently at a media briefing. The summit will look into the status of peace and security in Africa, particularly the readiness of the multidimensional African Standby Force and its rapid deployment capability for sustainable peace, which the AU hopes will be operating this year. The establishment of the ASF is seen as a step toward curbing reliance on foreign powers whose forces are deployed in Africa's conflict zones, which often cause tensions as African leaders seek African solutions for African problems. Minister Ngwana Mashabane said the summit would also look into the financing of the union, especially in the tough economic times. The leaders will be looking at ways to maneuver the economic crisis while not compromising their notion of African solutions for African problems. The summit will also look into issues of governance, elections, and constitutionalism, as well as the implementation of the new Partnership for Africa's Development Projects and the African Peer Review Mechanism. The summit is also expected to consider the reports on AIDS Watch Africa, African trade, United Nations reform, climate change, as well as accelerating water and sanitation goals in Africa. The continent's hotspots like Burundi, Libya, South Sudan, and the DRC, as well as terrorism, will also receive attention. Asked about the AU's role in Burundi, Minister Ngwana Mashabane said that the AU had proposed the deployment of an African prevention and protection mission in that country. The minister said that the AU had no agenda other than to assist the government and the people of Burundi in their hour of need, consistent with its commitment to promote African solutions to African problems.